To talk about your daily routine in English, use the present simple tense to describe regular activities. You can start with waking up, getting ready, shower, dressing, etc., having breakfast, and then describe your commute to work or school. Next, detail your work or school activities, including lunch, and finally, your evening routine, which might include dinner, hobbies, and going to bed. Morning. Wake up. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. Get ready. First, I take a shower, then I get dressed. Breakfast. I have breakfast around 7:30 a.m. I usually eat toast and cereal. Commute. I leave for work/school at 8:30 a.m. I usually drive/take the bus/walk. Daytime. Work/school. I arrive at work/school at 9 a.m. I spend my day working on projects/attending classes. Lunch. I have lunch around 1 p.m. with my colleagues/at the cafeteria. More work/school. In the afternoon, I continue working/attending classes. Evening. End of day. I finish work/school at 5 p.m. and head home. Dinner. I usually have dinner around 7 p.m. I enjoy cooking/ordering takeout. Evening activities. After dinner, I might watch TV, read a book, or go for a walk. Bedtime. I usually go to bed around 11 p.m. Describing your routine. Use adverbs of frequency. I always wake up at 7 a.m. I usually have toast for breakfast. I sometimes watch TV in the evening. Use time expressions: first, then, next, after that, finally, around, at. Use linking words: and, but, so. Be specific. Instead of saying I do things, explain what those things are. For example, I check my emails, I go for a run, I do laundry. Vary your vocabulary. Use synonyms to avoid repetition. For example, instead of have breakfast, you could say eat breakfast. Describe your daily routine. Useful English phrases. There are some key phrases that are useful to learn in English in order to explain your daily routine to another person. In order to introduce these phrases, let me take you through a typical day in my life. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I get up at 6:50. I make a cup of tea and iron my clothes. I have a shower and get dressed. I usually wear jeans, a blouse, a jumper or cardigan and boots in the winter, or a skirt and blouse in the summer. I brush my hair, put on my makeup. I pack my bag with all my teaching materials. I then put on my coat and leave the house. I walk to the bus stop. I catch the bus at 8:15, and then I pay my fare and sit down. It takes about 45 minutes to get to my destination 3 miles away. I get off the bus and walk to the school where I teach English. I have to sign in and get the key. Class starts at 9:25 and ends at 11:25. I have lunch at 12. I eat a baguette or sandwich at the local cafe. I sometimes do some shopping before I walk back to school. I do some photocopying and go back to my classroom. I teach in the afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. I then catch the bus back home and spend a couple of hours relaxing before I cook dinner. My son goes to work shortly after I come home. Sometimes he cooks dinner before I get home, and sometimes I cook. I like to eat rice or pasta with a sauce. I chop the onions, fry them and then mix them with garlic, tomatoes, carrots, spinach and chilies. I boil the rice and then add the sauce. After dinner I wash up, sweep the floor, and tidy up a bit. Then I make phone calls, mark my students' work, do the laundry. Then I go on Facebook or watch TV until about 10:30 when my son comes home. We catch up on our day, and at about 11 o'clock I go to bed. Other days I get up early, go downstairs, put on my computer and teach on EF English Live for 3 hours. Then I have a break, eat dinner with my son, have a walk or go shopping before returning to work and teaching again for another 3 hours. Working at home can be very convenient and I love being able to talk to people around the world. It is also nice working in a school and seeing people on a regular basis and working in a team. So I feel I have the best of both worlds. So there you have a daily routine. There are lots of different types of English constructions used in describing a day, including many phrasal verbs like tidy up, wash up, and get up. There are also lots of sentences with supporting verbs such as I have lunch, or I get dressed, rather than I lunch. Notice the range of ways of saying the time too. See if you can describe your day using the same language forms.
The afternoon sun cast long shadows, stretching across the quiet suburban streets. It was that time of day when everything seemed bathed in a warm, golden glow, a peaceful interlude before evening set in. As Sarah walked home, lost in thought, her mind replaying the events of the day, she was completely absorbed in her own little world. The gentle breeze rustled the leaves, creating a soothing soundtrack to her contemplative stroll. When she heard her name, the sound cut through her reverie, making her pause mid-step, a flicker of surprise crossing her face. She turned to see Mark waving from across the street, his hand raised in a friendly greeting. He had a cheerful smile on his face, and his eyes sparkled with genuine warmth. A welcome surprise! A genuine smile spread across Sarah's face, chasing away the remnants of her earlier introspection. Mark, hello, how are you? It was always a pleasure to run into him. His easygoing nature was infectious.
I'm well, thanks, Sarah. Great to see you. His voice was warm and friendly, instantly putting her at ease. Just coming back from the library. How's your day been? He gestured to the books he was carrying, a mix of fiction and non-fiction.
Pretty normal Tuesday. Nothing too exciting, but pleasantly uneventful. Finished work, grabbed a few things at the shop, just the usual errands and responsibilities. Didn't expect to see you. It's funny how life throws these little surprises our way. They started walking together, falling into an easy pace, their footsteps in sync.
Funny how we all have our routines. We get so caught up in them, don't we? Ever wonder what each other's days are really like? Behind the surface, what are people really experiencing?
I do. Maybe we should compare routines. Could be fun. A little peek into each other's lives.
Let's do it. You first or me? I'm game if you are.
You go ahead. I'm all ears. They both laughed, enjoying the spontaneity of the moment, the unexpected connection. The small details of daily life suddenly felt worth sharing, like hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Old friends, new stories, a reminder of the enduring power of connection. Sometimes the best moments are unplanned, a serendipitous collision of paths on an ordinary day. Maybe we should do this more often. It's nice to just walk and talk without any particular agenda. They both smiled, a genuine connection sparking between them as they shared these intimate details of their lives. Realizing how much these small habits revealed about their priorities, their stresses, and what truly mattered to them. The walk continued, the rhythm of their footsteps matching the easy flow of their conversation. Their conversation easy and light, bouncing from topic to topic with effortless grace. Sometimes, sharing the ordinary, the mundane details of our daily existence, makes it extraordinary, forging bonds of understanding and empathy.
And yet we rarely talk about them, these little rituals that shape our days.
True. It's funny how the little things, The seemingly insignificant actions shape our days, dictating our mood and productivity.
I guess every routine, no matter how monotonous it might seem, has its perks and downsides, a delicate balance of comfort and constraint.
But I do miss the energy, that vibrant buzz of being out and about sometimes, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of the city.
I envy that. My mornings always feel like a race against the clock, a frantic scramble to get everything done.
I usually have toast or porridge, something quick and easy to prepare. I love the slow start. No traffic jams, no crowded trains, just peace and quiet.
Lucky, I just grab a banana if I'm lucky and catch the 7:30 bus, come rain or shine. Podcasts make the ride bearable, a welcome distraction from the morning chaos.
I get up at 7, a relatively leisurely start to the day. Do some stretching to wake up my muscles and get the blood flowing. Then have my tea, a ritual I cherish. Working from home means no commute for me, a blessing I don't take for granted.
My alarm goes off at 6:30, a rude awakening to the start of another busy day. I hit snooze, desperately clinging to those last few precious minutes of sleep, then finally get up, reluctantly dragging myself out of bed, make coffee, the lifeblood that fuels my morning, shower, a quick rinse to wash away the sleepiness and rush to get ready, trying to make up for lost time. Absolutely. They both laughed, appreciating the small joys. Even a simple lunch break can feel special.
Funny how lunch can be the highlight of the workday.
It really does. Even a short walk helps reset.
I try to step away from my desk too. Makes a difference.
Sometimes, especially Fridays, it's a nice way to break up the week.
Do you ever go out with colleagues?
I usually take my sandwich to the park near the office. Fresh air helps after a morning at the screen.
I get a lunch break at 1. Perk of home, I can make a real lunch and maybe sit in the garden.
I'm a graphic designer. My day's full of projects, logos, ads, website updates. It's creative, so time flies.
I start work at 9, mostly calls and emails. It's busy, but I like helping people. And the people you share them with. It's amazing how a simple conversation can brighten your day. They both smiled, feeling a little closer. A shared moment of joy can really strengthen a bond. The day's routine suddenly felt more meaningful. It's like adding a personal touch to the ordinary. Sometimes sharing your day is the best part of it. It's a way to connect and feel understood.
Makes you appreciate the little things. Those small moments of peace and quiet are truly valuable.
Amazing how different and similar our routines are. We all have our unique ways of navigating the day.
Exactly. Evenings are for recharging. It's the time to replenish your energy for the next day.
It's all about finding what helps you unwind, whether it's a hobby, a good book, or just some quiet time.
I try to balance staying in and going out. Sometimes I meet friends or call family. It's important to nurture those connections.
I do yoga online sometimes. It helps me stretch and de-stress after sitting all day. Or just read or watch a film. Getting lost in a story is a great way to escape.
I play guitar in the evenings. Not great, but it's relaxing. It's a creative outlet that I really enjoy. On gym days, I work out instead. It's a great way to release any pent-up energy.
I like to walk or garden after work. Being outdoors is so refreshing. Then I cook. Trying new recipes is my thing. It's like a little adventure in the kitchen every night.
I wrap up at 5:30, ready to leave the workday behind. Then face the crowded bus home. It's definitely the least enjoyable part of my day. Once I'm back, I just need to decompress. A hot shower and comfy clothes are essential.
My afternoons are more calls and emails. It's all about staying connected and productive. I finish at 5, then tidy up to switch off from work. It's a small ritual that helps me leave the office behind, mentally.
You too. Get home safe. They waved goodbye, both smiling. Sometimes the best part of the day is a simple walk with a friend.
Have a great evening!
Me too, Sarah. Let's not wait so long next time.
Well, this is me. Thanks for walking with me, Mark. I loved catching up.
Couldn't agree more.
Sleep is everything. Otherwise, the next day's a struggle.
Same here. No screens before bed, just a bit of reading.
I wind down with tea and a book, then try to sleep by 11.